Have you ever wondered why, despite all your efforts, wealth seems to slip through your fingers? You work hard, you plan, you dream, but something always holds you back. What if I told you the real obstacle isn't external, but deeply rooted in your subconscious mind? This isn't about luck or circumstance, it's about internal blockages you might not even know exist. Today, we're going to uncover the 7 insidious signs that your subconscious is actively preventing you from attracting the wealth you deserve, drawing profound insights from the legendary Napoleon Hill. Hill taught us that whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. But what if your subconscious is conceiving and believing something entirely different than your conscious desires? We're going to dive into the subtle yet powerful ways your deepest beliefs can sabotage your financial destiny. The first sign, and often the most overlooked, is a deep-seated fear of success. Think about it. Consciously, you crave success, but subconsciously, it might represent a threat. Perhaps you associate wealth with loss of friends, increased responsibility, or even a perceived moral compromise. Napoleon Hill emphasized the power of definite purpose, but a subconscious fear can create an opposing, undefined purpose that derails everything. This isn't about wanting to fail, but rather a hidden apprehension about the profound changes success brings. The second sign, closely related, is a pervasive victim mentality. If your subconscious consistently believes you are at the mercy of external forces, the economy, your boss, your past, then it actively works to prove that belief right. Hill's entire philosophy is built on the premise of personal responsibility and the power of individual thought. When your subconscious operates from a place of helplessness, it subtly blocks opportunities and reinforces the narrative that you cannot control your financial destiny. You might find yourself blaming others, complaining about circumstances, and consistently feeling powerless, without realizing this is a subconscious pattern. What financial or life situation resonates most with you right now? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Understanding these initial signs is the first step toward true liberation. Continuing our journey into the hidden corners of your mind, let's explore how these subconscious patterns perpetuate themselves. The fear of success isn't always overt. It manifests as procrastination on critical tasks, self-sabotaging behaviors, just when you're on the cusp of a breakthrough, or an inexplicable aversion to taking calculated risks. You might find yourself getting cold feet on a promising investment or avoiding networking opportunities that could elevate your career. Your conscious mind says go, but your subconscious says stop, creating an internal tug-of-war that leaves you stagnant. This internal conflict, according to Hill, is a direct assault on the principle of a definite major purpose, which is crucial for wealth accumulation. Without a singular, unwavering focus, your energy disperses, and opportunities are missed. Similarly, the victim mentality doesn't just make you feel powerless. It primes your subconscious to seek out evidence of your powerlessness. You'll notice every setback, every minor inconvenience, and amplify them into insurmountable obstacles. This creates a self-fulfilling prophecy where your subconscious proves, to you, that you are indeed a victim of circumstance, thus justifying its blockade on your path to wealth. This mental framework prevents you from seeing solutions, taking initiative, and believing in your own agency. All foundational elements that Hill identified in his studies of successful individuals. The lack of self-reliance stemming from this mindset is a direct counter to the mastermind alliance concept, as it impedes your ability to confidently collaborate and leverage the strengths of others. Now we come to a critical turning point in understanding these subconscious blockages. The third powerful sign that your subconscious is blocking your wealth is a hidden belief in scarcity. Despite living in a world of abundant opportunities, your subconscious might be clinging to old narratives of not enough or money is hard to come by. This isn't just about conscious budgeting. It's about an underlying energetic belief that wealth is limited, and if someone else gains, you must lose. This scarcity mindset can manifest as hoarding, an inability to invest, or an irrational fear of spending, even on things that could lead to greater prosperity. Napoleon Hill devoted significant attention to the principle of autosuggestion, explaining how our dominant thoughts, whether conscious or subconscious, eventually materialize. If your subconscious is constantly whispering scarcity, then scarcity is what it will attract. The fourth sign is an unresolved emotional attachment to poverty or struggle. This might sound counterintuitive, but for some, the state of struggle provides a perverse sense of comfort or identity. Perhaps growing up, struggle was a familiar state, and success feels alien or even disloyal to your roots. Your subconscious can resist change, even positive change, if it means stepping too far outside of its familiar comfort zone. This isn't a conscious desire to remain poor, but an emotional tether to a past state that feels safe and known. Hill often spoke about the importance of definite decision and taking action. But if your subconscious is pulling you back to a familiar, though undesirable, emotional state, decisive action becomes incredibly difficult. To continue this journey of unlocking your subconscious wealth potential and applying these powerful insights from Napoleon Hill, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Let's delve even deeper into the mechanics of these subconscious blockages, specifically how they manifest and what they prevent. The fifth sign that your subconscious is holding back your wealth is a deep-rooted guilt about money or success. This often stems from early conditioning or societal narratives that portray wealth as inherently evil, exploitative, or achieved at the expense of others. You might unconsciously believe that having money makes you a bad person, or that true spirituality and wealth are mutually exclusive. This moral conflict creates an internal sabotage mechanism. As soon as you begin to accumulate wealth, your subconscious triggers feelings of guilt, leading you to unconsciously self-sabotage through impulsive spending, poor investments, or simply shying away from opportunities that would bring greater financial abundance. This moral dilemma directly contradicts Hill's emphasis on faith and the belief in one's right to prosperity, as well as the power of the mastermind alliance where collaboration thrives on shared ethical purpose. The sixth powerful sign is an unwillingness to embrace discomfort and uncertainty, which are inherent parts of the wealth creation process. Building wealth often requires stepping outside your comfort zone, taking calculated risks, and enduring periods of uncertainty. If your subconscious is wired for constant comfort and predictability, it will actively resist any situation that presents even a moderate level of risk or potential failure. This manifests as an aversion to starting new ventures, a reluctance to invest in oneself, or an inability to persevere through initial setbacks. Napoleon Hill's work consistently highlights the importance of persistence and a burning desire as cornerstones of achievement. When your subconscious prioritizes comfort over growth, it effectively extinguishes that burning desire and cripples your persistence, keeping you stuck in a cycle of mediocrity rather than allowing you to reach for significant financial gains. This is where many aspiring individuals falter, not because of a lack of opportunity, but a subconscious fear of the demanding journey. Finally, the seventh and arguably most subtle and pervasive sign is a lack of self-worth that extends to your financial identity. Your subconscious mind fundamentally believes you are not worthy of significant wealth. This isn't about arrogance or humility. It's about a deep-seated belief in your intrinsic value. If you don't truly believe you are deserving of abundance, your subconscious will consistently push it away. This can manifest as an inability to charge what you're worth, an acceptance of low pay, or a chronic feeling that you're lucky to have what little you do. Napoleon Hill extensively discussed the principle of self-confidence and the importance of personal initiative. Without a fundamental belief in your own deservingness, your subconscious will undermine your efforts at every turn, sending subtle signals that you are not capable, not worthy, or not meant for prosperity. This self-worth deficit is a profound block because it impacts your very relationship with money and your ability to magnetize it. It tells your subconscious that you are only capable of receiving limited financial flow, and it will ensure that reality aligns with that belief. This internal programming can be far more limiting than any external circumstance, as it dictates how you perceive and interact with every financial opportunity that comes your way. We've journeyed deep into the unseen forces governing your financial reality, uncovering the 7 powerful signs that your subconscious might be blocking your wealth. From the fear of success and a victim mentality that disempower you, to a hidden belief in scarcity and an unresolved emotional attachment to poverty, these internal programs create a powerful resistance to abundance. We've seen how guilt about money and an unwillingness to embrace discomfort keep you playing small, and, critically, how a lack of self-worth fundamentally tells your subconscious you are not deserving of the wealth you crave. Napoleon Hill, in his timeless wisdom, provided the antidote to these subconscious blockages. Thoughts are things, and powerful things at that, when mixed with definiteness of purpose, persistence, and a burning desire, they can be translated into riches. To truly unblock your wealth, you must consciously identify these subconscious patterns and, through consistent mental effort, replace them with empowering beliefs. This involves cultivating a burning desire for wealth that overrides fear, adopting a positive mental attitude that rejects victimhood, embracing an abundance mindset over scarcity, detaching emotionally from past struggles, releasing guilt by recognizing wealth as a tool for good, cultivating persistence through discomfort, and, most importantly, building an unwavering sense of self-worth and deservingness. Your subconscious mind is not your enemy. It is a powerful servant. The key is to consciously direct its programming. Begin by acknowledging these signs, then actively, through autosuggestion and definite affirmations, impress upon your subconscious the vision of the wealthy, abundant life you truly desire. Your financial destiny is not predetermined by your past, but by the conscious and subconscious beliefs you hold right now. It's time to align your entire being with the magnetic force of prosperity. If you're ready to take definitive action and reprogram your subconscious for wealth, then take a moment to reflect on which of these 7 signs resonated most deeply with you. Understanding is the first step, and consistent, purposeful action, guided by Napoleon Hill's principles, is the path to true financial liberation.